It's great to have you joining me here on the Check a Pro radio show. I'm Jim Clouk, also known as Check a Pro Joe, where we check out contractors before they go into your home. Nathan Shafer is one from Shafer Heating and Cooling. Hey, Nathan, how are you?
Hey, Jim, how are you? I'm doing good. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm living the dream, my friend. So we hear this sometimes, SEER rating when it comes to air conditioning.
hmm
I know it has something to do with efficiency. I really don't know a lot. Neither do my listeners know a lot about what it is and why it's important. Can you explain in layman's terms what SEER means?
Absolutely. So SEER stands for Seasonal Energy Efficiency Ratio. Now, once again, most of us would be like, well, okay, that's cool. What's that? Easy way to put it, and I think something that we can all relate to is miles per gallon,
Mm.
right, of your car, right? We talk about our cars and, well, this one gets X amount of miles per gallon, this one gets 30 miles of the gallon, et cetera, et cetera. Picture your HVAC system kind of the same way. When we talk about a more efficient system, a higher SEER rating of 14 SEER or 16 SEER or an 18 or a 20, et cetera, what does that mean? Well, just picture it as a nicer, higher end system, right? The higher that SEER number goes, and the better miles per gallon it's going to get, the more efficient it's going to be. Now, you get into some of those higher SEER ratings. It's not just strictly miles per gallon, right? The cost of utilities to operate that system. There's other things that come with that as well. More bells and whistles, better comfort, quieter systems. The higher the SEER rating, the more options and things you're going to get. But when it comes down to just the SEER and what does that mean, simplest way that I have found for people to understand is miles per gallon.
Miles per gallon. So you want an air conditioning system with the highest SEER rating, correct?
Correct. Yeah. Yes. If the goal is to get a higher miles per gallon, yes, and save money, unless you maybe own stock in your utility company, uh, probably not. Then yes, we want to get the most efficient, the highest miles per gallon we can get.
And there are a number of different SEER ratings. Things have changed over the decades, and one does pay more for a higher SEER rating, but you're going to have more efficiency. So you're going to save electricity and it's more environmentally sound.
Exactly. You got it. That is 100% correct.
What are the options from Shafer? How many different products do you have from this SEER to that SEER? A handful?
Oh man, there's actually, hundreds and hundreds of options when you come into different brands and types and sizes and SEER ratings and matchups. And so there's only so many SEERs, but you can match those with different indoor units, whether it be gas or whether it be electric, whether it be inverter driven systems, whether it be multi-stage systems. So there's a lot of different options. The to not get overcomplicated and spend the next couple hours talking about all those options, the simplest way, the best way is to have one of our comfort specialists come in, because not the highest SEER rating or a given particular system is going to be best for every customer, right? For every client. So depending on the house, depending on their wants and needs, depending on, their budget, depending on all these different things within the home and that family will kind of help depend on what system and what SEER rating, what matchup is going to be best for them.
And it's important to ask those questions as a homeowner. You want
Yes.
to make sure that you understand what you're getting. This is an investment over time. This isn't something you're installing for just 6 months. If it's maintained well, it'll last a long time. And you really want to have great comfort in your home. It doesn't matter if it's an 800 square foot home or 8,000 square feet. When you're in your castle, you want to be comfortable, and you really need to match up the right system with the right home. And there's going to be options within that, which is great. And based on what you want, Shafer can help you plug into that. And so there are a lot of options today. Years ago, there weren't as many options, and the
Mm-hmm.
systems weren't as efficient, and they didn't keep us as comfortable. They worked, but they weren't as finely tuned. And it's amazing what the technology brings today.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Nathan, as always, thank you so much for being the expert here on the show.
All right. Thank you, Jim. Have a great day.